welcome. In the endeavor to get a full face cord of wood, the area that I'm cutting in is actually on a steep hill, so I have to cut, then take and carry the logs up a hill, then load them into my truck. So it has quickly become apparent that I need to get a winch or something like that so I can just cut and then winch the logs up to my truck, pick them up and put them in there, and save me a lot of work. So I ended up buying a cheap winch and a 2-inch receiver mount for the rear receiver hitch on my truck. And that's what I'm going to do today, is try it out, see how it works. And this is a 2,000 pound winch. So that's, I figure, all I really need. Let's see. So here's the instructions on it. Nice mounting plate. Little bitty roller fair lead. Here's the leads for it. We got all the nuts and bolts. And the model that I got is a YTT, the model that I got is a TYT, and like I said, it is a 2,000 pound ATV winch. And like I said, on first appearances, it seems like it's, you know, really well made. So it doesn't say what leads go to what, so we'll have to kind of figure it out. So it's just going to be red to red, black to black, I guess. Try it out and see how it goes. Let me go get a battery. So the ends on this are not big enough for a battery. There we go. So it's kind of loud. So I'm guessing it's going to fit together something along this line. And figure out what bolts go to what. So I've got everything kind of loosely mounted up, and before I mount the winch to the plate itself, I'm going to go get my receiver hitch mount and see if the bolt holes are going to go through or I'm going to have to do any modifications to it. So here's my receiver winch mount. This has the mounting holes for the fair lead, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to take and mount the whole assembly onto this or just mount the winch individually to it. All right, so instead of using the base plate that came with the winch, I'm just going to use the receiver hitch mount. So I'm going to take and undo all this stuff and see if it'll actually work doing it that way. And it looks like it may work doing it this way. Let's see. Yeah, the holes seem like they're going to line up, I think. All right, so I got the winch mounted to the receiver hitch, and the bolts that come with the winch are either too long or just about too short. So, but all in all, they do work. So now I'm going to tighten everything up. I took and swapped the leads around, and I guess it doesn't matter which one you use to operate the winch, because either way it'll work. So but I wanted to have the longer lead going to the controller. So that's where I'm at with that. All right, so I got the winch installed on the mount and I'm ready to put this in the receiver hitch of my truck and try it out. All right, so here's my setup. Right now I just got my battery cables clamped on there. Then on this end I've got a rope choker. Now I'm gonna hook them up and see how it does.
So there's a look at the winch and receiver hitch mount for the winch, and the total cost was like $107 and some change. And the winch seems like it's going to work really well for what I need it for. And the logs that I was pulling are about the same size as the logs that I'm actually cutting in the hole, maybe a little bit bigger. So hopefully it'll help me out. The winch is a 2,000-pound winch, and it is a bit loud, but the winch seems like it's really well made. So if you're looking at this particular type of winch or ATV winch or something like that, it seems like it's going to work really well. So thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next time.